That's today's mission. Today's mission is to clean that tank. I've never done it before. I've never cleaned that tank out. My goddaughter gave me a couple snails one time. I went to her house. She pulled out this little plant, and there was probably 3 or 4 little snails stuck on that plant. So she just gave it to me, and I put it in this tank. And then I put another plant in there because it had a few roots growing from it. I had it growing in water, so I just put it in this tank. And it's grown pretty good, but the roots, how now they've kind of outgrown the tank. See this? That root system is pretty crazy in there. So you can see a lot of the thick roots, but then all these little hair-like roots, they're tangling up in there, and it is gross. It is gross. I know, pretty cool little ecosystem. I take the dead leaves off, I throw them in there, they eat them. But now the tank's got out of control, and I gotta clean it. I don't know if I'm gonna clean it without hurting the snails or just, losing them. I don't want to lose the snails. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to. That's a mission. That's today's mission. So I might as well get started. All right, you guys, change your plans. Change your plans. I was going to take this tank out and take it to somewhere, the laundry room, and get another tank out. And just, it was going to be too much work. So I'm going to go ahead and try to use this filter that's already in there. I know I said the pump broke. This is the old pump. This is the pump. And it keeps going out. I've taken it apart several times, and it's just a little magnet in there that creates little air bubbles that come out. But it's not working very well. I mean, it doesn't work now. It doesn't work at all. So it turns on, but it just doesn't produce air. So my snails can't get air. So what I did is, I was thinking, okay, I have the pipe here for the filter. So now let me show you what, if I put it right here, or, dang it. Okay, so I have the hose here. And if you look in this area, if I put air into this hose, it'll work. It works. However, I'm not going to sit here and clean this whole tank like this. Yeah, I know. I ended up losing my breath like that. Whew, see, I can't be doing that. So anyways, I figured out a way I could clean this tank without doing anything. Just leave it there and use the same filter with this airline. One of my other videos, I told you I'd go all out with my hobbies. And I'd always buy stuff for hobbies. Remember, I was gonna make t-shirts and all that. And I said, well, I'm gonna buy an airbrush and a compressor. I got the compressor. I went and got the compressor from the garage. And this has got the airline. So here's the airline. So I'm just gonna use the airline with this one, hook it up, I'll figure it out. And the compressor has a little regulator so I can control the pressure, the air pressure. So I'm gonna hook that up and clean the tank. All right, we're hooked up. We're on. Let's see how this is gonna work. I'm gonna do it simple like this. Not pretty, but it's working. Oh well, it's just to buy me some time for right now. I got things to do. I got other things to do, and my daughter just called me. She's like, "Dad, have you eaten lunch?" I was like, "No, not yet." She's like, "I gotta run that way, take care of a few things. I'll stop and grab you something." I say, cool beans, thank you. So she's on her way. We're gonna have lunch. She'll bring me lunch, and then I gotta get my other project going. It's not even a project, just something I have to do, and it's actually gonna change the appearance right here. what I gotta do next, this is gonna be occupied for a minute. So I got a box I gotta bring up and put right here. So I'm gonna have her help me. So let me get down and get that ready. So when she gets here, she can help me real quick. Well, I did it. I already made my first mistake. I was recording, I was talking away, but I didn't have the noise cancellation on my mic, and I had the compressor running for the tank, and I went to review the playback, and that's all you hear. That's all you could hear was a compressor. So I had to delete it. I had to delete that file. Son of a gun. Anyways, what I was saying is my daughter came home from lunch. She brought the box up for me. She helped me bring it up. And the box that I'm talking about is a mixer. It's a DJ mixer. And what I was starting to say or explain is that back in the day, I used to be a DJ. And when I got sick and I had to retire, well, I had to retire everything. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't lift this equipment up anymore. And it's old equipment. You know, I still have the external mixer. I have those speakers. I have this mixer. I have it all. I had the lights. I had everything. And brain fart. Where was I going? Oh, so here in a couple months, my mother-in-law is having a party. Well, the whole family's having a party for my mother-in-law. She's turning. It's her birthday. I can't say a woman's age. Come on now. Anyways, it's her birthday. We're gonna have her a big party where we're having a band, food, mariachis, the whole 9 yards. Well, we're gonna need a DJ too to play. So that's where I come in. Since I used to be a DJ, they want me to play. Well, my wife says, you can just play the music. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I can. My problem is I haven't turned on this equipment or even hooked up this equipment in years. It's been some time. So, and I wasn't one of those DJs all scratching and doing all the crazy effects and all that, and this mixer doesn't even do that. But I just would provide good music, decent music. I used to just say I was a human iPod, pretty much. You know, I just play requests and what's happening, you know, what's popping, what music was good at the time, and some of the classics too. But anyways, human iPod, that's all I was a human iPod. I just keep the crowd going. But thought I'd show you real quick what I was gonna get into. Today's vlog is, I got nothing today other than that. I had to clean the snail tank and bring up this equipment. I didn't really want to. I don't want to hook everything up, but I have to make sure it works. That's the bad thing, is I got to make sure it works. So I got to hook up the speakers. I got to do it. I'm just going to start making up excuses not to do it, but I got to do it. So it's already afternoon. I got to finish getting this equipment up there so I can get dressed before Michelle gets home. Anyways, I got the rest of the equipment right here to get. I'm going to show you. I had to get those speakers right there and that amp. That's it. It's just that. And I have another little box to get. That's actually, that right there is the stand for the DJ table, or for the mixer. I'm sorry. It's a stand for the mixer. So you put the mixer on top of that. So it looks like a whole professional table, whatever. Anyways, I had to get those in there. I'm gonna at least pull them out, move all this junk around and pull them out. The 3 speakers that I use, yeah, the cool thing is I got this on a cart. I had put these on a cart so I could move them around easy. Or not a cart, but wheels. Just a few of the speaker cables and power box I need, so this is it. This is the last of it. Let's take this up real quick and get this done and over with. Whew, that's a lot. Took me a while, but I did it. I got it up. This box isn't so heavy, so it'll be all right. But I got the rest of the equipment up here, and that's it for today. That's too much. It's too much work for me. I already know I'm gonna get yelled at as soon as Michelle gets home. Ugh. Okay. I had to shut the blinds off in here, or shut the blinds, and I had to turn that compressor off I was using to clean the tank. It got hot in here. It made it real hot, and then I touched the compressor, and that thing was hot. I was like, ooh, it's overheating. So, I mean, not overheating, but it got hot. So I turned it off, and it was getting hot in here. That's why it's so dark. I didn't turn no lights on. But let me crack the blinds a little and get a little bit of light in here. Dang. I catch my breath. Okay, that might be better. Yeah, that'll work for now. Anyways, that's it. I got the equipment up here. I got the 2 speakers up here. I got the speaker wires and cables in here. The mixers right here. And then I keep calling this the mixer. Earlier when I was describing this, I said the external mixer. And what I meant to say was external amplifier, because my speakers they're not powered, so they don't have the amplifiers inside the speakers. So those speakers up there have to connect to this amp. So this is what I mean by external amp. So I have to connect to an amplifier. This one is like a PV 900 or something. So it's made by PV, but it's enough to power those 2 speakers. And I have a subwoofer down here too that it will power once I get it all hooked up. But that's the mission. But not right now. I'm done. I am done. That was it. I overexerted myself. It's getting late. I got to shower, get ready. Oh, forgot. We actually have an art show tonight. I got to go to an art show, so I got to get dressed for that. So yeah, I'm definitely not doing any more today with this. I'll hook it up later tonight when I get home, if I don't get home too late. If not, I'll do this in the morning. But yeah, I got to go start getting ready for this art show.
If ever I had a video, would you dance in it? Would you dance in it? In it? Oh, sunshine.
Well, go ahead, baby.
Let it in. Let it in.
What's that place in Hawaii with all the food trucks? Yeah.
Come on, me.
They're cool.
They said that you loved me all along.
Oh yeah? Oh, so they...
I wanna see where this goes. I need a light to see, and I want you to know sunshine.
Oh, they made it big though. But I am back. We're back. That was a fun little art show we went to. Just walked around real quick. They had a few lunch trucks there set up in the back, but it was a taco truck, an ice cream truck, and a hot dog truck. So we went and looked at them, and the baby didn't want to eat that, so we decided to leave, and we just grabbed a bite to eat on the way home. It's already 8:30 at night. The girls are getting ready to call it evening, getting cleaned up for the night, go to bed. I just put the pups away. They're getting ready for bed. I'm gonna get my pajamas on and get ready for bed. But I just wanted to close this one out for today. That was just another quick day in my life, my retired life. Didn't get a whole lot done today, just brought up this equipment, but I had to take it easy. So it was one piece at a time and breaks in between, but finally got it all up here. Tomorrow, I'll hook it all up, and I don't know if I'm gonna take you along with that or just hook it up and go from there, but we'll see. Till the next one, guys. Good night. See ya.